Our desks are where we spend a huge part of our lives, so I feel like it's important to make your desk a space where you feel comfortable and productive. So today I'm going to show you 9 things I think you need on your desk to improve the way you work. Hey, Matt here, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to show you the 9 things I think you need on your desk to improve your working day, so let's get started. First up is a webcam light. Since COVID means a lot of us now work from home, we do a lot more video calls than we used to. And if you're anything like me, you might not have the ideal lighting in the direction your camera's facing. So after testing a few recommended lights, I settled on the fairly basic, wheeled, dimmable touch light bar from Amazon. What I like about this is that the back plate sticks onto any surface, and then the light snaps on with a magnet. This means I can easily remove and charge it, so I don't need to run any cables to it. The light can be turned on by tapping the side, and then another tap sets the brightness. This is a simple solution with minimal friction that makes my video calls much more professional. The battery lasts for a long time, and it generally only needs charging every few days, and I think that having a professional image on your video calls is really important. Next up is a wireless phone charger. If you've ever found yourself running out of charge during the day, then you've likely had a phone cable trailing across your desk. But what if all you needed to do to charge your phone was put it down on your desk? The charger I went for is the Oakeywood Slim Wireless Charging Station in oak. Now, when I put my phone down, it charges. Simple. What I like about this is the simple design and the fact that my phone can be sat in front of me while it's charging. It matches my desk well and maintains that clean desk vibe I'm going for. Okay, if you're anything like me, then you want everything to be super organised and have its place. I'm not a fan of cable clutter and mess. So these little sticky cable holders from Amazon do an amazing job for me. I've got one stuck at the back of my desk holding all the cables I might need during the day. So if I need to plug in my camera, I can. Or if I need to charge my watch, I simply pull the cable out. Everything's just there and ready to use, and I love this so much that I've also got one by my bedside table that holds my phone charger and also a baby monitor cable too. This means I'm not losing cables in the middle of the night and getting stressed out, so it's worth its weight in gold. Okay, so this isn't quite on my desk, but under it, it's my footrest, and it's probably my favourite thing on this list. Although I've got a sit-stand desk, I find myself sitting for most of the day, so having somewhere comfortable to put my feet is amazing. The footrest I've got is the Huanu adjustable footrest from Amazon. It's not the most complex or high-tech item, but it's massively improved my comfort while I'm working at my desk. And I feel like being comfortable in the place where you spend a lot of your day is super important, so I'd really recommend getting something similar for yourself. So many things are powered by USB these days, so a USB hub is a great way to keep everything connected whilst also making it easy to switch temporary connections like phones, cameras and SD cards when necessary. After much research, I went for the CalDigit TS3 Plus USB hub. The reason I went for this is that it's a powered USB hub, which means that I can plug my computer in with one Thunderbolt cable and it'll remain charged. I can then connect my monitor to the Thunderbolt downstream connection to get a smooth 60Hz refresh rate on my big 49-inch ultrawide monitor. I can then also connect my webcam, audio interface, phone charger, camera cable and spare USB-C cables. This leaves me the front of the unit free so I can plug in any cables or my SD card as needed. I love being able to connect my whole setup to my laptop with just one cable, and I also love it that it remains charged so when I need to unplug it and take it away, it's ready to go. The CalDigit TS3 Plus just works for me and that's why I'd recommend it. It's nice to have some less common items around the place and it's always good to have something that adds a bit of colour. So for me, this pen pot is a great addition to my desk. It's part of the Scruffy Face collection from Hi There the Shop on Etsy. I use it to keep a range of Montmartre fine tip pens in it that I use on a daily basis. It's a simple thing, but it's quirky and it starts conversations. It also adds a touch of colour to the desk, which I love. Next up is something that I've only recently bought, and that's a knife by the James brand called the Carter. As a business owner, I get lots of letters, packages and parcels, and previously I just had a simple, cheap Stanley knife for opening them. But I wanted to upgrade and get a nicer knife that could just sit on my desk and be super useful when I needed it. And I came across the exquisite style of the James brand a while back, so I checked out the range and it seemed like the Carter would be the perfect option for me. I've gone for the black and stainless steel, but I also love the all black version. Unfortunately, it was just out of stock when I made the purchase. It's nice to open, stays locked in place, and it's got a very cool looking green thumb rest that I really like too. It's obviously not necessary to have a higher priced knife, but I think it's good to invest in the things you use on a regular basis, and in my opinion, it just makes life better. There are pens I use all day every day, like a simple Bic or the Montmartre pens in my pen pot, but I also like to have a quality pen that I can use for signing contracts, documents and other important stuff. And for me, the simple ballpoint pen by Montblanc is perfect. This pen is lovely to use, it writes smoothly and it's super comfortable to hold. It's nice to have a pen that feels special for making important notes or signing important things. It might be an extravagance, but I think it's nice to have these little luxuries that just make work more enjoyable. Finally, I like to keep a book on my desk most of the time. Generally, it won't be a book that I'm currently reading, it'll just be a book that I can pick up between tasks and read a few pages of, and the book that I really like for this is the Worst Case Scenario book. This is a great book to pick up and read for just a few minutes. You can literally flip to any page and learn something fairly random that might just start a conversation in the future. It's a bit of fun, but it lightens the day and it also expands my knowledge at the same time. So there you have it, 9 things I think you absolutely need on your desk. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you'd recommend? What have you got on your desk? Please let me know in the comments below.